Mark Merrill became jealous of all the attention that his wife Sable was getting, and that eventually sent her back to the locker room. And so the artist formerly known as Goldust, who came at the time dressing up week to week as different people to gain attention for himself. So although the two worked well together, Goldust's valet Luna, rest in peace to her, grew vocally disdainful of Sable, and she was mocked by Mark Merrill and Goldust, causing Sable to eventually fight back. As the two women brawled, the partners tried to separate the two, but then when Goldust grabbed Sable to restrain her, Mark Merrill attacked Goldust because he was, jealous that Goldust had grabbed his woman. The two men had a match on Raw where both women were handcuffed to the ring post in order to prevent them from attacking each other. Then but as the referee was knocked down, Goldust stole the key and unchained Luna, who attacked Sable with makeup, painting her face. Then Goldust challenged Mark Merrill and Sable to a mixed tag team match at WrestleMania 14. So Goldust teamed up with Luna to take on Mark Merrill and Sable in an intergender tag team match. The other feud heading into WrestleMania was Ken Shamrock and The Rock. And so after successfully beating members of the Nation of Domination until Mark Henry turned on him, Ken Shamrock had beat The Rock for the Intercontinental Championship at the 1998 Royal Rumble, despite the fact that he was hit with the foreign object. But The Rock outsmarted him by convincing the referee that Ken Shamrock hit him with the brass knuckles, and instead the referee reversed the decision, awarding The Rock back the Intercontinental Championship. So the following month at No Way Out of Texas pay-per-view in February, Ken Shamrock capitalized on the infighting of the nation due to leadership disputes between the Farouk and The Rock, as The Rock and Farouk were fighting amongst each other on who should be the leader of the nation. Should it be Farouk? Should it be The Rock? By pinning The Rock in a 10-man tag team match. Then at the inaugural Hell in a Cell match at the Bad Blood pay-per-view on October 1997, just as The Undertaker looked to have won the match against Shawn Michaels, the lights went out when a masked man delivered a tombstone on The Undertaker. And the masked man was billed to be Kane, as Kane appeared for the first time to attack his brother, The Undertaker. And here's the storyline between Undertaker and Kane leading up to WrestleMania 14.
The resurrection of a damned soul. The torment of a troubled past. Born of the same blood. Two brothers. Now the story must be told.
Undertaker! Burn the funeral home to the ground! You killed your family, Undertaker! I know it! You're a murderer! I'll kill you right now! Tell them the truth! Ain't talking! Ain't talking! He's alive! He's alive, Undertaker! Your brother Kane is coming! You, Undertaker, are gonna burn in hell! You burn in hell! It's all over! Now we'll come to Tombstone! No. You've done major testing, dead man! Kane! That's gotta be Kane! He's waited 20 years to face his brother! The Undertaker, looking at him, looking into the eyes of that giant who stands in front of him. The Fire Undertaker! The Undertaker set up for the ribbon time in a candle. You are my personal instrument of destruction.
An instrument that Paul Bearer vowed would destroy each WWF superstar until the man from the dark side would face his brother one-on-one. But The Undertaker stood steadfast
will never fight my own flesh and blood. I will never fight Kane.
Kane is daring his brother to fight him.
For I will never fight my own flesh and blood.
Kane is attacking his brother. Wait a minute, he's going to fight back. The Undertaker's had enough. No. He had a chance, JR, didn't do it. What must be going through his mind? What must be going through his soul?
Undertaker, welcome to your worst nightmare.
But in the midst of a nightmare, there was an awakening. Two brothers would reunite and fight together. It appeared as if the Crypt Keeper had lost his vile hold on Kane and The Undertaker's past. And in one glorious moment, two estranged souls became one.
Kane apparently is extending his hand in some sort of bond or friendship to his older brother, and Undertaker is returning it. What a moment!
But the eternal flame was merely a smokescreen as Paul Bearer and Kane's wicked plot of deception was unleashed on the Phenom.
Come on! No, damn it! Kane is assaulting his brother! We thought he couldn't help it! A choke slam into the casket! And the lid is shut! What are they doing?
Kane and myself locked The Undertaker in his casket.
What is that? Is that gasoline? I don't know what it is. Paul Bearer handing the matches to Kane.
The towering inferno.
The casket's on fire! The Undertaker is in the casket!
Undertaker is gone and never to return.
Face you, Kane.
You stepped right back into an inferno, Undertaker.
Whoa!
Is that the best effort that you could put together?
Come on!
Leeches of the night.
No! My God, he's on fire! The man's on fire! The human being is on fire!
I felt your wrath. Now you're gonna feel mine.
The Undertaker's power! That's Kane! That's an effigy of Kane in that casket! And he's burning!
Undertaker, you better be a believer.
I will strike down upon thee with anger and furious vengeance.
You must face your brother.
The only thing that you can do now is rest in peace.
All right, so that was the feud between Undertaker and Kane as Kane was making his WrestleMania debut. And you imagine, man, growing up in that family? I mean, imagine having Kane and Undertaker as your brothers, Paul Bearer as your daddy. That'd be like the most warped, fucked up family I've ever seen. And so the next feud heading into WrestleMania 14 it was Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold Steve Austin. So Shawn Michaels is WWF champion, and Stone Cold, he earned his number one contender match at WrestleMania 14 by winning the 1998 Royal Rumble. And so here's the feud leading between Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold Steve Austin leading up to WrestleMania 14.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable WWF champion Shawn Michaels is not scheduled to be here tonight, but you never know. He wasn't scheduled to be with us last week either. Well, let's take a special look at the WWF Championship matchup between Michaels and Stone Cold. Both men have taken different paths to WrestleMania.
For 14 years, WrestleMania has been the ultimate stage where superstars become immortal, where hearts have been broken, and where fantasies have become reality. Living for that moment is what drives every superstar. In that spotlight shines the reward, justification for countless hours of dedication, of heartbreak, and of the pain caused by unseen potholes along the way. There is no one road to WrestleMania. For Shawn Michaels and Steve Austin, the journey began in their home state of Texas. But that's where the similarities end. San Antonio's favorite son took a path befitting the flash and flamboyance of Texas's #1 tourist town. For the pride of Victoria, it was the no-nonsense, plain-talking, straight-shooting approach you'd expect from a tough guy in a working man's town. Ironically, two Texans who embarked on divergent paths so many years ago are now on a collision course. Will this man finally reach his destination at WrestleMania 14? Will this man be forced to begin the journey all over again? Shawn Michaels was born to be a WWF superstar. He was born to be a WWF champion.
Because I have something the rest of you will never, ever have: the will to be the best.
Shawn Michaels is the most decorated superstar in World Wrestling Federation history. And the Heartbreak Kid's largest stage is WrestleMania, where the brightest of all spotlights has put Shawn's unbelievable talent on display. Michaels is a reflection of WrestleMania, a mirror image of the glitz, the glamour, the flamboyance, and the attitude.
You know who the hell I am?
What is the personality of the Heartbreak Kid? What are you trying to convey to the audience, and what kind of a response do you want?
I would say he's James Dean cool without the cigarette. You know what I'm saying?
I know I'm sexy. I've got the look. They try to go wild. I've got the moves that really move them. I said chill. Up and down there, fine. I'm just a sexy boy.
John, this show's got you all over it. Are you a real life chick maggot? Does every woman want you?
Well, what do your fans want from you? They just want to touch you and stuff, right? Huh?
Let's hope so. Make them hot. I make them shiver. Their knees get weak. Whenever I'm around, they see me walk. They hear me talk. I make them feel like they're on cloud nine. I'm just a sexy boy.
Nothing moves on this guy's body, you know? Nothing, just nothing.
Some of it moves.
Wow.
Not on today's show.
The women go crazy over you. You're the heartthrob of the WWE. You're the Heartbreak Kid.
You can see Shawn, or most of Shawn anyway, in Playgirl. It's on newsstands now.
You are the kind of athlete that fans love to boo, but they boo with a smile on their face, as if they are booing because they love you.
Break it down.
I don't want to say anything, but that is going to leave a mark. Santa never looked so good. You understand me and you know how much I respect you as a woman.
I repeat, I did not sleep with that young intern.
Losers!
I was at all night.
They tossed, they turned, they tossed, they turned. It was crazy.
What's my motivation? Somebody please flush that. How do you like your Undertaker? Do you like him rare, medium, or well done?
Again, DX gets in trouble every time we do something gratuitously.
I love that stuff. I will give you a show like you have never, ever seen before. Why? Because I can.